The next thing we're going to show Lizzie is how to accept being held by her collar. And this is really important because in an emergency, we may need to reach out and grab her to prevent her from running into danger. Not all dogs enjoy being held. Maybe they've had bad experiences in the past. So it's important to start very slowly and get her used to the idea that me holding her collar is actually a good thing. I'm going to use a number of approximations to do this, starting with just reaching for her collar without even making any contact. Right there, Lizzie. Lizzie. Good girl. Now that she accepts this, I'm going to reach out and touch her collar. Good girl. After this, I can hook one finger under her collar. Lizzie. Lizzie, come here. Good girl. Lizzie. Good girl. Because she's doing really well at this, I can now put my whole hand under her collar and see if she'll accept that. Now I'll hold her collar for several seconds. Next, I'm going to try clipping a leash onto her collar. Good girl. Lizzie. Good girl. Finally, I'm going to try to lead Lizzie by her collar, but I already know Lizzie's got a sensitivity to this, so to help her with the training, I'm going to reintroduce a lure so that she starts to move without needing to feel the pressure on her collar. Lizzie. Good girl. Lizzie. Good girl. Good girl. Lizzie. Good girl. Good girl. Each time, I'm increasing the pressure on her collar slightly so that she gets used to me handling her and pulling her forward just by her collar. Good girl. Now that she's performing the action, I can try it without the lure and see if she'll just follow my hand. You're a good girl. Lizzie. Good girl. And eventually, with practice, I'll be able to drop the hand gesture and just use my hand on her collar. Good girl. There's some other things we can show Lizzie too, including being held by the scruff of the neck. For this one, I'm going to introduce a verbal cue called gotcha. 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 Good girl.